I've spent barely 7 months, and it has been a mixed reaction. House of Assembly or Legislative House in general has its own modus operandi. It does not matter how brilliant you are out there, you have to learn the way things are being done here. It has its own uh, procedural way of doing things. It has its own vocabulary. It has its own languages. I mean, so uh, it has its own its own guiding principle. So, but despite the fact that it has been a teaching period for me, we have been able to live up to the expectation. We have been able to learn very fast. We are lucky to have members who are also experienced. We have members who are in their fourth term. We have members who are in their third terms. We have those who are doing second term. So this is a huge opportunity for us. It's an avenue to learn from them. It's just like you standing on the shoulder of a giant. The tendency that you are going to be a bit taller than the giant is there. And so when we came in, we didn't leave any stone unturned. We have always been participating in every well-meaning debate that has to do with the interest of the people. We have passed a resolution. I was part of I was a co-sponsor of resolution that set aside a day of the year for the cultural day and the celebration of Isheshe, so that the citizens who are neither Muslim or Christian can also have their own right, no matter how little, they have their sense of belonging. And also the resolution will also help us to continue to promote our culture so that our cultures are not forgotten. So I was part of this. I personally sponsored the resolution on the 6-month maternity leave, the one that tends to encourage exclusive breastfeeding. I add that to it is to my credit. And recently, I just after the ugly occurrence in Ibadan, we recently sponsored a resolution on the handling of the explosive by the need for the regulating agencies to look into the safety and handling of the explosive that are being used by this miner. If you look at our state, we are more or less, we have the highest solid minerals deposit. Is it limestone? Is it laterite? Is it granite? It is enormous. Lithium, we have them all around the state. And then day in, day out, you see these miners. Some of them are even illegal. You see them interacting with dynamite, that is being used for blasting and then mining. And then I said, okay, we don't have to wait till what happened in Oyo State repeat itself in Ogun State. So the resolution is so much timely and important, so that regulatory agencies can quickly do proper stock of the storage of this explosive. And then talking about bill, I currently have a bill on consumer protection. Yes, we have the bill has been passed by the National Assembly for long, and but we must domesticate it here. When you look at our supermarket, you find expired items, you find about to expire item. Nobody is checking, nobody is regulating the activities of supermarkets. So if this bill is finally passed and signed, into law, which I'm hopeful that the governor of the state will be very much interested in, then it will mandate every owners of supermarkets, malls, shops to have separate shelf for goods or items that are about to expire, and those ones that are expired can be taken off the shelf so that we don't continue to endanger the life of the good people of Ogun State. I have some other bills like uh, the ones that tends to empower the young people. I have another one on uh, 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 how to cash in on the ICT, information technology. That is the next gold. That is the next crude oil. So these are part of the few uh, contribution I am looking forward to make in the 10th assembly. And of course, don't let me forget the bill on rural integration that I also joined my colleagues, Dr. Babatunde Teller, to co-sponsor, the one that tends to call the attention of the government to the rural area. Ogun State is like 7% rural. And year in, year out, you see every administration focusing on our major towns, Shagam, Abeokuta, Sango-Ota, Ijebu-Ode, Ilaro, forgetting some other very important towns and villages that dotted around the state. So we are also, the bill is ongoing, and I'm sure it is going to address infrastructure deficit in many of our rural area. This rural area don't request for much. They just want potable water. They just want access road to transfer their farm produce. They just want functional primary health care centers. They just want rural telephoning. Those are the things that if we are able to put them in place, we are going to mitigate the rural urban drift migration. So these are just few of many things we are working on.
We'll now go on a commercial break. Legislator of the Week continues after.
Are you looking for a short channel to make your business, goods and services go viral? Look no further, as NTA Parliament is your short channel. Take advantage of our wider reach and advertise your products and services on NTA Parliament DSTV channel 370, GoTV channel 126, StarTimes channel 306, and Free TV channel 706. For more inquiries, contact the Marketing Department, NTA Parliament, NTA Headquarters Area 11 Garki Abuja, or call these numbers 080-383-40464 or 080-770-78055. NTA Parliament, strengthening Nigeria's democracy.
Welcome back on the program. Honorable Adeleye will be speaking to us on the reactions of Ogun people and what motivated him into politics.
When we put up this resolution, I got a lot of calls asking me, oh, you are a Christian, how can you set aside a day for Isheshe Day, for the traditional worshippers? Is that not against the tenets of your religion? I said, the tenets of your religion? I said, no. It goes beyond Isheshe Day. Every August 20 has been set aside for cultural promotion. We are expecting our schools to showcase our culture. We are very rich culturally, and we are not going to close our eyes, open our eyes and allow all this. These are our values, these are our norms, that should be transmitted to the generation unborn, the way of dressing, our food, I'm sure some of the Gen Z generation don't even know Kokoro. Some don't even know Robo. Some don't even know Adun. You know, I can go on and on. So, Isheshe cultural day goes beyond Isheshe. Of course, the traditional worshippers, they can also use the day to also ventilate their religion belief. You know, there's nothing wrong in it, provided they are not doing anything that is going to contradict the book of the land, which is the Constitution of Federal Republic of Nigeria, and in carrying out their activities is not going to go against or run against religion of other people. The regulations are there. That is why we are calling on the regulatory agencies, you know, to please step up. Already, the rules are there. There are global standard for storage of these explosives. You know, there are procedures, there are rules. So, and then any mining company or entity that is not that is not ready to follow this rule, of course, will be sanctioned. And then we will recommend that the certificate be revoked. Yes, we know that mining is more of exclusive, is on exclusive list. But of course, we own these mineral resources, and then we have right to say, oh, we are not so comfortable with the manner these people are operating, and we can recommend to the appropriate agency for sanction. Like I said, the bill is already in existence, you know, just that what we are trying to do in Ogun State is to domesticate it properly, and then probably have make a law that will allow for the setting up of consumer protection agency in the state, so that we can be this agency, of course, working in line with what has been passed by the National Assembly, will be able to implement every section of the law. You see, yes, we have. As a representative of the people, I cannot count the number of complaints I've received. Is it about estimated bill? Is it about criminal NEPA bill, or what do we call it? Is it about display of fake items, expired items by various mall owners? So, and the only way we can help our people is to put this law in place, so that at least we can save a lot of lives. Of course, we are here for the people. That is our primary assignment here. A lawmaker is supposed to be an opinion mirror of his people. What is happening to our people? Oh, we have had a case. We have had cases of people dying as a result of fake items. We have had a case, various cases of people being given criminal bill by our communication giants. We have had issues with our mobile, GSM and what do they call them? Service providers. So one of the ways we can help our people is to bring their grievances to the floor of the house, so that government can do the needful. So we are here for the people, and what we are doing is not extraordinarily. That is why we are being paid via taxpayers' money. So that is why we are being paid. We are not being paid to come and sit here and do nothing, or to warm the bench in the chamber. We are being paid so that we will speak for the people, so that we make laws that will improve lives of the citizens. We are being paid so that we carry out oversight function on the MDAs, so that various government agencies will conform and adhere strictly with the financial law. Well, to the people of my constituency, like I've always told them, I am here because of their mandate, and I have promised them quality and responsive representation. This they can take to the bank. I'll be there to speak for them, to call the attention of the necessary arms of government, tiers of government, to their needs and yearnings. That is my message to the people of Odogbolu State Constituency. To the people of Ogun State, I assure them, as the leader of opposition, we are going to collaborate with well-meaning stakeholders to make sure that dividends of democracy gets to them. Yes, we are opposition, but we have responsibility to do that is right and just. We collaborate with the government where it is necessary, and where we need to speak against policies that are not pro people, we will surely do. Well, I've always been an active participant in the business of politics. Of course, we played her role in school as unionist, and that we took to the outside, to the society. And as far back as 2000, I've been a registered members of People Democratic Party. I have operated at world level. I've operated at local government. I've had calls to campaign for people to actualize their political ambition, and then until 2019, when I decided to give House of Assembly a shot. Unfortunately, it wasn't time then. Despite the fact that we won the primary, we couldn't go into the ballot because of the protracted crisis in our party then. And in 2023, my people said, okay, we have to give it a shot again, and to God be the glory, we are here. However, what is the motivating force? I've always wanted to add value to humanity. I've always wanted to be in the business of governance, as in I don't want to just sit back and criticize those who are the aims of affair. I'd always wanted to bring my own passion, my own vision, how I think my society should be governed. So these are the motivating factor, and I said, okay, instead of me sitting back at my comfort zone and criticize people at the ends of affair, let us also be part of this, because when the righteous refuse to show interest in the business of governance, the charlatans, those who are misfits, the misfits, will take over the power, to make law, and you do not have choice. You have to obey those laws. So I am here so that I can speak for my people. I can bring my own experience and then ways of improving on the polity to bear.
It has been an eye-opening interaction, isn't it? Join us on the same channel for the next edition of the program. I'm your regular host, Joshua Okuchi. Bye for now.